When a narcissist realizes they just picked the wrong person, this is what happens. To begin, I'd want to discuss the sort of individual who would send a narcissist running for the hills. The narcissist's false victim ended up being too much of a challenge. I made a passing reference in the video to the fact that narcissists tend to be cruel to one another. More importantly, as I have already indicated, it would be great if they only targeted each other, including the malignant narcissist, as they are all twisted and psychologically ill and would gain more from making each other's life horrible. And yet, you may get the idea that picking the helpless is more interesting than helping the helpless. It's the lesser of two evils, if you will. These people think they may ruin the lives and careers of others with no repercussions, since they themselves are immune to the consequences of their actions. People who suffer from narcissism tend to have an inflated sense of self-importance and a sense of entitlement. Narcissists are successful in the workplace because they project an air of invincibility, take credit for others' achievements, and shift the blame away from themselves whenever things go wrong. That's why those who lack self-control think those with emotional intelligence are easy prey. Narcissists are driven by their desire for supply, and this drives them to manipulate and exploit others they meet. They consider everyone with empathy fair game, even if they are sometimes duped into making problems for the wrong person. Because narcissists' view of our ability to empathize is misguided. A lack of self-confidence is not a necessary consequence of being empathetic. It's true that some people are more receptive to persuasion than others, and that those who are naturally empathetic tend to be kind and selfless. However, there are those who can switch empathy on and off as quickly as they switched it on. And that's where the true power lies. It's crucial to be able to turn off our compassion when we realize that someone is being a total leech. Hard to get along with, focused solely on themselves, and manipulative. These are narcissists. Because there are always going to be those people who don't deserve our sympathy, no matter what. And we have to be careful about letting someone exploit us. In this video, I discuss the psychology behind narcissists' preferences and explain why they gravitate toward the kind of people I described. A person's introversion, kindness, empathy, etc. is not a license to treat them poorly. The narcissist fails to understand that some individuals can be friendly and approachable without being willing to put up with garbage. When the love-bombing target realizes they have been manipulated, or that the narcissist has been manipulating or lying to them, all hell breaks out despite their initial willingness to give the narcissist the benefit of the doubt. Not being cowardly, they will not avoid challenging the narcissist on their problematic behavior. Not being frightened by the narcissist is a result of their ability to see through their lies and reveal the truth. You can tell a victim cares about themselves since they don't let their empathy cloud their pain. This is the type of victim that will cause the narcissist enough grief that they will start to regret dealing with them in the first place because they are refusing to be deceived or lied to any longer. When faced with adversity, each person responds in their own unique way. Depending on the situation, some people are satisfied to leave the narcissist alone, while others are desperate for vengeance. If it appears like justice will take too long to be served, it's understandable that you'd be feeling disappointed and angry right about now. Therefore, they exact revenge on the narcissist by publicly shaming them. They may become violent or destroy the narcissist's possessions. They are prepared to take their financial dirty laundry to the dry cleaners if they believe they have been wronged. The use of lawlessness in interactions with narcissists is another strategy employed by some. Regardless of the fact that I don't believe this is the best course of action. After all the pain the narcissist has caused you, it's natural to desire to get even with them. And as I've already demonstrated in this video, some of these retaliation scenarios are what could lead to a narcissist's lowest point. Many things can bring a narcissist down, but two of the most prevalent are being exposed and having the individuals the narcissist felt they could hurt and break abandoning them. On other occasions, though, it's sufficient to simply catch on to the narcissist and secure excellent evidence of their warped behavior, at which point they become aware of it. Because narcissists constantly make excuses for their behavior and never take ownership of their shortcomings. That's why narcissists get so angry when they meet someone who won't play along with their antics. They are really petrified by it. Because of their extreme fear, individuals may conclude that taking any kind of action in vengeance or revenge against the offender would be too dangerous. They would try to cover their tracks by claiming they were the victim of no provocation and casting the blame for the incident on the victim. They'd rather see these victims dead than deal with them again. But in the end, it's never comfortable to be lied to, manipulated, or abused, and there are some of us who don't mind smacking the narcissist in the face. To put it another way, we suffer an unpleasant awakening when we learn that a narcissist has been messing with us. We who are wise will be able to easily throw them off by suddenly vanishing and cutting off their narcissistic supply. It's within our ability to be the type of person others desire to never cross paths with. For now, I believe I have covered all the bases. I pray that this week is a wonderful one for you. Please accept my heartfelt gratitude for taking the time to hear me out. In the space provided below, please share any other tips you may have. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with your social networks. Thanks.